Hey, how you guys doing? This is Sensei Roger, and you're watching us live on Shodan 1197. This is a two-part live stream here we're going to do. So we're going to start on this. I'm going to do some KENPO here for sparring, and then I'm going to move to live on my other channel, the Grinds Factor. So you guys like what you're following here? Check it out, and then follow me shortly after I'm done with this video on the other channel, the Grinds Factor. So I'm going to start out I want to talk to you guys a little bit. This is going to let some of you guys catch up to find us live now so you don't miss much. But here's the idea that why I want to do this is because I'm going through this stuff. A lot of people say that KENPO doesn't work for sparring. That's fine, but the thing is I know it does. See, a lot of people think that you can't use this stuff because the techniques are too long, too complicated. Remember what I said before, these are scripted moves with adaptability. So I'm going to show you some of the pieces that I just broke out of these techniques. We're going to start pretty much with footwork in this section here. But here also, recently someone kind of had like bad mouth and saying that I never earned my belts and things like that. So this is just giving a shout out for a video I'm going to do in the future. I'm not doing it because of that person. I'm not going to give that person, the credit for trying to discredit me. But I thought about it beforehand, and he's giving me the idea to say, hey, I want to put it out there. So I thought you guys watching me, you follow me all the time. You're trying to learn. Whatever I do, you might be watching right now. But here's the thing I want to do is a video showing my history in the martial arts, explaining what started it and things like that. I'll show you my rank and exactly what I've trained in and how long I trained in and things like that. I thought you guys might find that interesting, so I'm going to put it out there. But before we go into the techniques, here we go. I'm going to say a quote. All right, this quote is from Abraham Lincoln. It says, "A man's character is like a tree, and his reputation like its shadow. The shadow is what we think of it. The tree is the real thing." So, because someone wants to say things bad about me, that's fine. That doesn't make it who I am, not my character, because they want to say something else. I'm really saying this for you guys out there that have YouTube channels, you're new to it, or people are just being mean to you on that. Just because whatever they say doesn't make that who you are. Just because they say that you're this or that doesn't make it who you are. Just because someone says that I suck or say that I get beat up here or there or say I didn't earn my belts doesn't make that who I am, right? That doesn't mean, because they didn't say I earned my belts, that doesn't mean that I didn't spend my 25 years doing this. Come on, guys. I know I said 27 before. I kind of got lost track in time. I started in 92. But here we go. Let's go into the techniques now. Some of you guys are on this now, right? I said all that earlier. You guys are catching in now. So here we go. We're going to go over to the KENPO for sparring. So we're going to start with the back step. We're going to get in the fight stance here. So we're going to take this right foot. I'm back stepping this way. Okay, when I'm fighting, I don't want my feet being flat, guys. I don't want to be like this and real hard. It's hard to move from there. So if I'm already here, what I'm doing is shifting the weight off my heels and more into the ball of my feet. But I've also got my knees bent, ready to shift my weight in any direction that I can. So let's do this move right here. So we're like this, I'm shifted right here. So now if someone's straight at me, they're throwing a punch here or a front kick, I'm out of the way. So a lot of people have a thing saying, why do we practice with the hand out like this? That's so we can move slow, guys. So it snaps quick. Yeah, it's harder to get a full-on inward block, but I can parry block and do other things like that. So I can even sidestep though, or even just move my head, and that gets you out of the way. So now I don't want to get too far off track of what I have lined up. So I got a few of our KENPO techniques that you may not see this, why this is going to work yet until I get to this point. 7 swords. Some of you guys have seen this before, some of you haven't. So say someone's throwing a punch. We practice off the right punch, we go into here. Okay, what am I going to do off the left side now? So if I step in, there's a block. There's the chop. There's the palm. Spear hand, which I don't agree with. I throw square punches too. Then I sidestep, rake, chop, chop. Here's the reason that I like this for this move, is if I do hit someone in the body, they bend over, their head's coming towards my face. I'm out of the way. That same goes with someone punching me or a kick here. Nothing works all the time. So here's what I said before too. No matter how much you know, you can get beat up. Or if someone catches you by surprise, they can knock you out first hit. Doesn't matter how much you know always. That makes you want to be aware of your surroundings. But we're talking about sparring now. So when we're here with sparring, sidestep. So here's the 7 swords. There's that sidestep. So it is in the Kenpo. I'm breaking it out for sparring, guys. I'm out here. That's not my go-to move on everything. So this is where we're going to go farther with these different moves we have. Crossing the swords. Technique against a left punch, cross step outward. Chop, elbow. Here's that side step. Knuckle, side kick. Okay, now we're not really sidestepping too much to get out of the way, but we're sidestepping to create a different angle. So now, from this point here, someone maybe stepping here, I can angle here, but watch. I can sidestep, change the angle. Usually a lot of times I'll take this step out to change the angle. But if you get the fight here, change the angle here. Once someone's in an open stance. The open stance is, say I'm with my right foot back, they got their left foot back. So we got our feet right here, and there's their foot, my foot here. So now at this point, I change the angle. They still may be facing here, but I can still kind of approach around and get around them. So there's some of the places that you see that back step in the Kenpo. Another technique we got is called cyclone. You're going to block out, hammer, sidestep, rake, chop. See how I sidestep right here? Same thing with 7 swords. So at this point here, I could be here, sidestep, chop, grab, scoop, kick, and chop. So there's a move right there. I kind of dissected that sidestep. Do you guys get the idea of that? Hope you're following this. Here's another one I got, circling the sun. So I'm in stance here. So the techniques we usually train from being in neutral position, we step with the smother down, there's a chop, poke, or a back fist. Okay, so now at this point, what if I'm in fighting stance? Here's that side step. Watch this. Move back, move side. Oh, this works, guys. Same thing. 1, 2. There you go. 1, 2. Pretty cool stuff, right? If you guys are liking this so far, put some comments down there. I cannot see right now if you guys are on the video because I got this off my phone right now, so I'm not looking at a computer. But I'll check it out later. Leave some comments if you can. If you get back at it later, leave comments. Let us know what you think of this. And don't forget to follow up farther. The Grimes factor is where we're going to follow up. Remember, there's a 2-part. If you're just jumping in now, 2-part video. Come back and check this video out later once we're done. All right, we're going to move into a side step with the parry block too. We could do different things. But from here, we're going to side step like here. We're going to throw the parry block. This is good for like if someone's throwing a jab. If they're southpaw, I can come in the outside, bang. Or if I'm fighting southpaw and they're throwing their left jab at me, I'm out of the way with the parry block. Okay, so now that's what we're going to start right now. Fighting stance. We're going to move out, parry block. Okay, what if you don't have time to move out? Someone's throwing a jab. You can't always step out of the way. I agree with that. So that's why a lot of times they're throwing a jab here. I can lean with that. That's still doing the same thing as that side step. While I'm leaning, parry block. That leaves me open for these other moves that we're about to do. Okay, so now it may be a reach a little more if we just lean because we may not have the right angle to do this next move. So call it evasion. So it's going to hit you in the head with a stick. We step out of the way with the parry block, come up, side thrust, kick to the leg. So we're hitting the arm as they swing past us, keep it from backswing. We're going to come out like this. Okay, so now you can't kick to the knee in sparring. I know, I understand that. Unless you do MMA, you kick the back leg. But from this point here, I step here, roundhouse. I step here, side kick up higher. But anyhow, I step here off that open stance. You're out of the way. I love the open stance, guys. A lot of people want to square up with you. I like the open stance because I can get these angles from the Kenpo. See, people always say, well, the Kenpo always had you stepping forward with that leg. That's true, but I use that to my advantage. Because a lot of people don't like to be in that open stance. I'll fight southpaw. It doesn't matter to me. I'll step out here. Boom. I'm not the greatest fighter in the world, guys, so don't think that I am. I'm not, but you know what? I'm pretty good. I've had my knockouts before where I got knocked out and hit other people. So I've been on both ends of getting my butt whooped and giving it. But here's some of the things I've used to help me not get whooped. And these are the Kenpo movements. So here we go. So we're stepping out. Bang. Next technique we got off that, we're going to change the block. Instead of here, we're going to do it against a kick to the body. So here, I'm out of the way, downward block, side kick. So if someone's throwing a front kick at me, or a side kick even, I'm here. There's the side kick. Okay, maybe I can't kick there, that's fine. I'm here, bang, back fist to the head. So the kick straight on. See, I got my hand up too. I don't want to drop my hand down here, guys. I'm up here. See, I cover here, here. I'm out there, depending on what's going on, where I'm going to have my hand. Is this making sense to you guys? Alright, so that's the serpent. Here, side kick. Block the kick. I probably couldn't do that roundhouse right there. It's not going to be very easy. Or I could even block that kick, their foot comes down. There's a reverse crescent or axe kick if you're flexible enough to do that. Again, I don't like to kick the head and straight, but when I'm sparring, I have fun with it. I don't care. Alright, so next move off of this type of movement is called striking mace. This is a double step now. So I'm here, one, I step two. Okay, so now, remember we were here, boom, I'm out of the way. I can close the distance behind the guy, changing the angles, guys. So if they are open stance, I can be like this. So there's a couple of movements that we do off of that. Water wheel, same thing. Out of the way. Punch, this time I come around double hammer. So now we're learning footwork with this Kenpo stuff. I'm out of the way. I strike. That's quick too. If you do that fast and you do it the right angles, man, that's an awesome move. Then this one here, step around double hammer, poke the head, uppercut. Okay, I'm not going to do that in sparring. I agree. I'm not going to do that in sparring, guys. So that's what you got right here off this video. This is Showdown 1197 you're watching. I want to thank you for watching this. Now, shortly after this, we're going to go to the grinds factor. You got to give me a little bit of time. It's probably going to take me a couple minutes. You're going to switch out accounts and go to that other channel. But the grinds factor, and that's where you're going to go on YouTube. So I'm going to spell it out. THE dot capital G RIMES. Factor is going to be FACTOR. And that's our other channel. That's where you're going to get the rest of this video, guys. The rest of this little link we're doing. So if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? God bless you. See you in a few minutes.